Paul, why don't you give your perspective about the beginning of that partnership?
Yeah, I remember many of those instances. So mine came from a little bit different angle. One of our veteran, solution sales professionals, Melissa Breen, approached me and said, "I met these great folks at Micronetbd. They do amazing technical work, technical expertise with their Salesforce and Litify, law firms, which is where I know you do a lot more than that, but that's where we first came across it." And she said, "We really need to consider a partnership as well for a lot of the same parallels." There was good energy there. So, kind of digging into it, when we look at some of our most successful and most tenured organizations, they come from that Litify, ecosystem. And to have, a partner there that understands the complexity, but the power of Salesforce platform and what these organizations who have typically reached scale and are trying to operate a little bit more like corporations, as opposed to bootstrapping, law firms. It was good to have that expertise. And you're right, I was laughing when you told the Jose story, because although we have awesome development and awesome QA cycles, one of the things we haven't done yet as a company is our demo environments are
Nobody does.
They're still the same as our development environments. And so when dev changes passwords and whatnot and things go out of sync and you've got a demo the next day, sometimes it's a fire drill. Jose will tell you it happens probably more than it should. But yes, it was an awesome way to bring your expertise in. You guys got us out of a pinch and showed your value very quickly to a broader set of stakeholders at Case Status.
One day I was sitting in my office and Safed was implementing one of the large personal injury firms, and his team, so he comes to me like, "George, I ran into this great app. We should get to know," because we always try to have it like a basket of apps and solutions as we solution for our clients. So he came in and showed it to me. I'm like, "Oh, wow, that's pretty good." At the same time, one of the client of mine, ours, in the mass store space is really, really good. We worked together for a while, so he became very close to us. So he called me like, "George, you should partner with this Case Status." I'm like, it's funny, Safed just told me the same thing. So, and so we then I told Safed, go ahead and reach out. And then I think Paul and Matt, they were super friendly and we felt like we had a lot of synergy in terms of how we were working together. Safed and his team was already working with Case Status's implementation team.
I learned about Case Status almost like a couple of years ago a little bit. So one of our clients was in the middle of the implementation of Case Status, but I wasn't too involved in the implementation. So I didn't know exactly what it does. Initially, I thought it's just a texting platform. And then I was thinking, okay, there's other texting platform out there as well, right? What stands out Case Status as? So then when we were actually, last year when we were working together for one of our mutual clients, they were also going live in Litify. They were also vetting out different platforms. And they chose Case Status. They brought us into the demo meeting of Case Status. And as you mentioned, Melissa was there. I think one of the other member of Case Status was there. They gave a pretty good demo of what Case Status does. And that's when I learned that Case Status is not just a texting platform. It can do a lot more than just texting. You can set up automations. You can set up, send out messages on different stages to get feedbacks from the clients and everything.
All the other apps that we work with, their text goes to your phone. You have 20 other text messages in your phone, right? Where's the other message? Same goes with email. You got to index and search. But then this is the only one where the client, the actual person going through the case, they have an app. All their messages are there. All their emails are there. They don't have to go look through their text messaging box. So when I first saw it, I was impressed because no one has done that, right? Because it takes a lot of creativity to come up with that idea. And if there's a actual app exchange app, they can go to their phone and download.
Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, and I've got a flight out, and I'm not calling anybody. I'm not texting or email anybody. I'm getting push notification. I'm empowered as a consumer to have information at my disposal. And truthfully, I'm doing work for United Airlines, right? They don't have to do the work. They don't have to staff the work. What a novel concept that you can actually push information from the back office, right? And give your client empowerment and at the same time reduce the amount of work that your team has to do. Wow.
Working with some of the AI technology. So internally, we have adopted AI in a large way. I think I don't know if I mentioned to you earlier, but every single our client communication goes through AI. If we have a 10 back and forth, it automatically gets summarized, gets into our Salesforce, we can go and see like the trends for the customer or prospects, and scoring those communications. So we're doing a lot with AI. We're also working on some of the intelligent extraction for some of the medical documents.
Case status solves a lot of the problems that in terms of the client communications that other SMS platform does not have the solutions to yet. But it also does a lot more than just solving the communication problem.
Garbage in, garbage
Out.
out.